I think the thing that we're seeing is more of a focus on data and data acquisition, and that's going to be the big unlock for this. That's our biggest blocker when we're going to work on a new site or a new plant is, do you have the data collected? And I think on the existing plans that are out there, there's a much better understanding that the lower cost of data storage, acquisition and storage is fantastic. And I think people have realized the ROI on their data. These kind of things aren't possible unless you have some historical data or you've kept all your commissioning documentation and have a decent representation. With some of these high value points, I think in plants specifically, there is a few points in terms of entering, leaving temperatures from chilled and condenser water, power into the chiller, speeds of pumps and fans, that if you're capturing a fairly small set of points, that could be 50 trend logs over the course of a year, you can do some really, really interesting stuff with that. So that mindset shift of, okay, let's take the last 2 days so that if anything's gone wrong, we can have a look and a technician come in and see two people realizing the value of a long-term historical trend. That's definitely a shift that we're seeing. It seems like the buildings that are collecting and storing that data are getting progressively smaller and smaller. From a design perspective, there's some really interesting new chillers that we're seeing some crazy COPs for chillers that are or kilowatt per ton values, which again make these curves even more complicated and mean that the optimization is harder, but the opportunities are huge. So yeah, I guess from a design perspective, but certainly the data and the kind of work that you're doing, that's really enabling us to do the work that we're doing.